Hello, hi, and welcome again to the Terminal Podcast, where in the end, it's all about the numbers. I'm your host, and we are broadcasting high above Civic Center Station in downtown Atlanta. And tonight, or this afternoon, or evening, or however you want to define your skyline, two THS grads will talk about getting what you want. Kris, not that you asked, but in celebration of the shortest day in the Northern Hemisphere or winter solstice, I was hoping you would take part in the self-appointed William E. Brown Memorial Questionnaire. 10 questions posed by a former winner of this prestigious award, a prestigious and rather random award. You may receive the same accolades I did upon completion. You willing to try? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you're coming too close to the mic like I did at some point,
I'm
but
sorry, I was yelling.
yelling in excitement.
Yeah, I was excitement.
Okay. Uh, do you still think or say you're from New Jersey?
Yes.
What was your favorite mall growing up?
Garden State Plaza.
Have you ever used advanced math like pre-calculus or trigonometry since high school?
Um, Probably not, but I chose a career path that wouldn't really involve that in any way.
Mm-hmm.
But
So,
probably no.
hmm, what do you think of drivers from other states?
They suck.
Do you still have or wear any of the clothing you wore in high school?
It wouldn't fit my fat ass.
Do you
What is
remember
your
the
favorite cuss word? I'm sorry.
Do you remember the black door and the white door?
Absolutely.
Who did you have a crush on that never knew?
Besides you, um, um, what was her name? She dated a friend of mine, Gabe Rothstein. Kirsten Bartholomew, that was her name.
Okay. Since we've graduated, how far have you physically traveled from Teaneck High School?
Just in
You're
general.
coming in, back up a step. Say it again.
Where I am now, or like just the furthest I've ever gone.
You're willing. I think you can take that question as you hear it. So, how far have you physically traveled from Teaneck THS? Is the question.
Maui would probably be the furthest from Teaneck High School. Maui or Anchorage, Alaska. I would think Maui is probably a little further.
Okay. Yeah, I think Maui's. It just, I guess, depends where you start from. So
But
actually,
from Teaneck, I think Maui
from
would be a
Teaneck
little.
High School, it would be from
Yeah.
Teaneck High School. Maui would be farther. What do you remember the science classrooms looking like?
The science classrooms, they had these long black tables to do like um, labs and experiments on, and lots of like specimens and stuff around.
The follow
I think of Mr. O'Shea's room.
the follow-up question is, you being a teacher, are the science classrooms look exactly the same or are they
Exactly the
different?
same. But I'm in an old school building. I mean, in a normal school, the science classrooms are probably updated, but not my school.
And last question, what do you remember most from your life before graduation?
I don't. I
Hmm?
mean, what do I remember most?
Yeah.
My entire childhood.
All right. That's all. That's
Okay.
it. That's the questionnaire. That's all it is. Uh, thank you for participating. Uh, I'll just start this with the fact that we are both graduates from Teaneck High School in Teaneck, New Jersey. Uh, I did the William Brown Memorial Questionnaire in the hopes that other highwaymen from our class or any class really, because any as you've taken the quiz, any THS grad can pretty much answer those questions. I mean, you don't really need to be any year particularly, but it's just a reminder of the castle on the hill. In my head right now, I can map the route to your place at 274 Sherman Avenue. Um, I know I moved for the last couple of years of my high school years, but the majority of my New Jersey existence I spent living on Selvage Avenue. What was my address number?
That's a good. I'm gonna try to use some Teaneck knowledge. You were between you were between Queen Anne Road and Teaneck Road on Selvage Avenue.
Yeah.
But it was on the other side of town. So I don't know if the addresses were similarly numbered. I'm going to go with 137 Selvage.
All right. The trivia answer will be in the description for the next episode. I'd like to thank Kris for stopping by. If you're here because you saw this on Facebook and are fulfilling a birthday request, don't forget to subscribe or follow or whatever it is so you can hear this again. Your acknowledgement is appreciated, even if you don't travel through here once a year. For any and all travelers passing through, may the highway you're on lead you safely home from the terminal. Have a good evening.